So it's always great fun being out on tour, and when you go on tour, it's a great learning curve. You actually learn a lot about yourself when you're kind of trying to get things going. And myself and Seamus tend to learn a lot about each other. Not always stuff we want to know, but there you go. We've been having a ball over the last while. But I remember I was out on my first tour last year, and I noticed that, for example, in the middle of shows when my guitar would sometimes go slightly out of tune, and I tried to tune it while still talking to the audience, I found this really, really difficult thing to do. And when I went home to my mum in Ireland, I said it to her, I said, "Mum, I can't understand why I can't tune my guitar and talk to the audience at the same time." And I was getting really frustrated, and she just started laughing at me. And I said, "What are you laughing at?" And she said, "Emmet, it's so obvious. You can't tune your guitar and talk to the audience at the same time because you're a man." And as I notice you're all laughing, ladies, as you all know, men can't do two things at once. Whereas you wonderful, beautiful creatures, you can do 10 things at once and still tell us we're wrong. So well done. But it's great, you learn your strengths and your weaknesses. And so I'm gonna continue on with a beautiful old Irish folk song. And this song, actually, I used to hear my dad sing when I was a kid. It was his party piece. You know, in Ireland, and it's probably the same here in the States, when you have family parties at Christmas or whatever, you know, generally people would have a song that they sing. And this is one my dad used to do. And I sort of stole it from him recently. I was doing a concert in my hometown in Mullingar with Seamus. And I never told him I was going to sing the song. He never heard me do it before. So it was kind of like I wasn't sure how it was going to go down. So I decided to ask him permission from the stage. So we were in this theatre called the Art Centre in Mullingar, and he was up the very back row. So I went to ask him permission. I said, "Dad, do you mind if I sing your song?" And the whole audience turns around and looks up at my dad. So it was like something out of Julius Caesar. He put the arm out like that. It was either going to be that, or it was going to be that. Luckily, he gave me a thumbs up. And I've been singing it ever since. It's a beautiful old folk song called My Cavan Girl. So I hope you like this. As I walk the road from Killashandra, weary I'm sat down, but it's 12 long miles around the lake to get to Cavan town. Though after and the road I go, one scene beyond compare. Now I curse the time it takes to reach my Cavan girl so fair. The autumn shades are on the leaves, the trees will soon be bare. Each red coat leaf around me sees the colour of her hair. My gaze retreats, defies my feet, and once again I sigh at the broken pool of sky. Reminds me the colour of her eye. At the Cavan Cross each Sunday morn, where she can be found, and she seems to have the eye of every boy in Cavan town. If my luck will hold, I love the golden summer of her smile, hearts of Cavan men should talk to me a while. So next Sunday evening finds me homeward, Enchanted bound, to work the week till I return to court in Cavan town. When asked if she would be my bride, at least she'd not said no. So next Sunday morning I rouse myself, and back to her I'll go. As I walk the road from Caledonia, weary I'm sat down, for it's 12 long miles around the lake to get to Cavan town. The water and the road I go, once seen beyond compare. Now I curse the time it takes to reach my Cavan girl so fair. Now I curse the time it takes to reach my Cavan girl so fair. He's not getting that one back. Here's another one you'll all know. stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams will leave our worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Take away, Shemo. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying, dear. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams and leave our worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. There's a few musicians I've worked with over my long and stellar 18-month solo career. And I've been fortunate to work with some very talented musicians and piano players. And you know, there are categories of piano players. There are good piano players and there are very good piano players. And then there are dangerously good piano players. And he's in the dangerous category. You know, you watch those programs on TV like World's Deadliest Animals or something. He'd be World's Deadliest Musicians and he'd be #1 on the chart. Because you don't know what he's going to do. And it always makes for a very exciting show, doesn't it, Seamus? Little surprises here and there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It also leads to some other interesting kind of consequences, as in doing a show in Boston and deciding to set the sat-nav to the Prudential Centre as opposed to the gig that's actually happening 25 miles south of Boston.
On a Friday evening.
In rush hour traffic.
Nothing ever goes
It wasn't that bad, but I was sweating a little bit, it has to be said. And I had obviously some very, very, very understanding police officers who could read my mind and realise that stopping me was not a good idea. That I needed to get to see some adoring Emmet Cahill style type fans. So I got away with, we say at home, I got away with murder, and I literally did. I drove over white lines, no stopping red was just merely something I just saw. I should drive on.
Well, I'm glad you got your priorities right, which is great.
Get Emmet to the gig on time.
Yeah. How's that song, Get Me to the Church on Time? Get Me to West Roxbury on time. Well, ish. In or around that time. So, as I mentioned, we were out on the road in February. And it was on the lead up to Valentine's Day. And by the time we got to Valentine's Day, we were in Chicago. And actually, it was snowing in Chicago. It was worrying. No. We're only in March. Actually, we were in the West Side Irish Club in Cleveland last night, or yesterday evening, and they have a sign up on the wall like yesterday. It's only 361 days to St. Patrick's Day. Gotta start planning. So we were in Chicago on Valentine's Day, and we did a special Valentine's Day concert. So it was all love songs. And so what happened was we landed in Chicago, and we were driving on the way to the gig. James was driving, and I was sitting in the passenger seat, and I turned to him and I said, I just realised I don't know any love songs. So I was like, so what are you going to sing? I was like, I don't know. But we got there. But I did pick up one. There's a few love songs. One in particular is this next song. And it when I pick a song for the show, I like to build a story around it. Or not build a story, take something from my own life or something I heard. It's nice to have a story to go with a song. And when it came to the topic of love, I don't have any stories. I know it's sad, isn't it? But not in the pitiful way, kind of in the, oh God.
In the slim pickings kind of way.
Slim Thanks, James. You gotta have thick skin in your turn. But anyway, I do have one little love story I'll share with you. It's not so much a story as a bit of a misunderstanding. As all great love stories begin and end abruptly. In my hometown of Mullingar in Ireland, I'm known as the guy that sings at Mass. No one knows my name, I'm just the guy that sings at church. So around Christmas, I'm very busy between singing at carol services and church events and stuff like that. And also Christmas is a great time to be out and about, seeing people in the local bars and stuff like that. So my social life is very important to me. I'm very dedicated to it, very good at it. So at Christmas I like to get out and have a few glasses of lemonade. And usually I get the balance pretty good. So I was out in Mullingar in a bar called Mojo's over Christmas. I know it sounds classy, doesn't it? So I was out in Mojo's a couple of Christmases ago, and I was standing at the bar with my buddies, and this girl walked through the end of the room through the door, and as she walked through, I didn't recognise her, but she was absolutely beautiful looking girl. And as she walked through the door, I noticed that she caught my eye. So I thought, okay. Are you going to do that all night? So she walked through the door, and I noticed she walked towards me, so I thought, great, this is going to go down well. She's going to come over, she's going to chat me up, I'm going to look great in front of the guys. Happy Christmas. So she came up and she said, excuse me, is your name Emmet Cahill? And I said, yes, it is. And then she said to me, you're that guy that sings at church, aren't you? And I said, yes, I am. And then she said to me, my grandma loves you. And she walked away. Absolutely devastated. It was like Scrooge. It was like the Grinch stole my Christmas. There you go. But this is one of my favourite love songs, and it's a song actually written by a band called the Magnetic Fields and redone by Peter Gabriel. It's a beautiful song called The Book of Love. So I hope you like this. that's where music comes from. Some of it's just transcendental, some of it's just really dumb. And I love it when you sing to me, and you can sing me anything. The book of love is long and boring, and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes, and things we're all too young to know. But I love it when you give me things, and you want to give me wedding rings, and I love it when you give me things, and you want to give me wedding rings. You want to give me wedding rings. You want to give me wedding rings. There you go now. The Book of Love. So, as part of every show, I always leave a little section of the show for requests, for audience requests. So, on the count of 3, if you have a song you'd like to study, if you have a song you'd like to hear me sing, you're going to shout it out. You ready? 3, 2, 1. It's so funny how every time I do that, you know, I say 3, 2, 1, blah 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 blah. I never actually get one song. So we'll do. I heard. What did I hear there? Galway Girl. Always there.
Sound of Silence.
Silence. I don't know the word sound of silence. Edelweiss. Caledonia. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, we've got Rich Pickens. We'll do a bit of Edelweiss. We'll do a bit of Always There. Yeah. We'll do a bit of patience, my friends. A bit of Caledonia. We'll do a bit of Caledonia after. Yeah. So we'll do Edelweiss. We'll do Always There. And we'll do. Did I hear Galway Girl? Yes. What a transition! Beautiful.